What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Pages from Rock Bottom. I'm Matt.
I'm Kim.
And I am Wesley.
Wesley, where are you from?
I'm a native of Salina, Ohio, the great freaking man-made lake, the dingy lake.
Green Lake. Yeah.
Go Bulldogs.
Yep. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. From Salina.
I'm from Salina. I went to school with Matt some million years ago, it seems like already. I am 33. I have been through many, many, many years of addiction and trial and error to try to get this thing right. And I'm an artist, man. I love art. I love tattooing. I don't know. I'm a little bit of an enigma, man. I care about a lot of things, but then I had to teach myself to not care about a lot of things too at the same time.
That makes sense.
How many numbers you got?
Shit. I got 4 numbers, and I've been to prison 6 times, and as embarrassing as it is, I mean, it's made me who I am today. And if I could change it, I absolutely would, because a lot of things would be different, like with my kids and stuff, which that's a touchy subject. But I wasted about 9 years of my life in prison, and probably like 10 or 11 total with like county jails and shit, man, all because of addiction.
Ooh. County jails.
Fuck that.
Yeah. There ain't nothing worse than a county jail.
No bueno. No bueno.
Well, Wes, take us back, bro. What did life look like for you at your lowest?
Well, life at my lowest was probably in the midst of my addiction, just feeling like I had failed so much that there was no way to come back. I lived a lot of my years in addiction. I lived with suicidal ideations. Like, I just didn't care. I felt like I'd fucked it up too far, and I'm glad to be out of that shit, man. It was a really hard time. Sorry.
It's okay. I get it. I can relate. You know what I mean? I can definitely relate. I know you can.
Yeah.
There's just so much left in like that. I know that has to go on like that. There's just so much that has to happen before I can find even further peace, which I have a lot of peace today, because it was hectic. It was chaos, and I'm viewed by the majority of my peers a certain way that I'm not. But that's all right. I learned like that. Those are one of the things I had to learn, how to like not care so much about, like, because I can't change it. It doesn't matter what I do. Like, I worked for a rehab. I'm a 4.0 college student. I have a bigger heart than what anybody can probably imagine. But I'm painted to be a certain type of way, and that's okay. It's not really for me to care about what other people think about me anymore. It's about what I can convey to my kids as integrated and as slow as this topic is. But I want to be able to show them that, if anything happens in your life, you can work your way out of it. You just have to know that sooner than what I did, because I just gave up. I didn't know which way was up for a long time.
Yeah. It's easy for people to stigmatize somebody else when they don't understand the situation. You know what I mean? And it's easy for them to judge you for the things that you've done instead of trying to understand why you really truly done them. So, realistically, it's a you problem for the other person. So
Yeah.
You know, he
well, a lot of people, man, they see Wes, they see fucking covered in tattoos, face tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on, man.
Anyone who really takes the time to get to know him, like, he's a true, genuine fucking dude. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why it is crazy, man, to think about like people that know me and then they're like, dude, I just heard this and this about you. I'm like, me too, I guess, for the first time. That was I'm just like, why do people think about me? You know, it's weird. It's weird. Like this one time I heard a rumor that somebody had seen me drive in a red car with a gun and I was brandishing a gun. Like, first of all, what? Hold on. I'm like, what? First, like, I had to think about it and like accept all. I'm like, whoever just said that, like, literally just had me on their mind to the point where they just made up some like crazy ass story. Like, it didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And hello, hey. Anyways, yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking like what happens around me that I am on somebody's mind to the point where they just want to make up something like that. Because like I don't play with guns. I never have. I don't like those. No, it's not. They scare me. I have way too many like accidents and like bad luck that follow me to be playing with guns. Like it's just weird, man. I don't know. That's something that I've dealt with since us in school being fucking youngsters with knucklehead attitudes.
Yeah, I don't care how good that you can be doing in life. People are going to always stigmatize you, and they're going to judge you by the bad things that you've done in your life and never look at the good.
Yeah.
There's always going to be those people. Michael, go back to it. That's a you problem. You know what I mean? That's a them problem. Not you, but them problem, you know?
It definitely doesn't help my biggest problems though, like with the stories that gets conveyed and then, you know, gets back to my kids' mothers respectively. Yeah. It absolutely becomes like everything. Like there's nothing I can like physically do to not cause somebody to make something up about me, not only, but like I can't stop that from getting to them. And then like it works against me. And I'm just like, dude, I'm just leaving my hometown. I'm done. You know what I mean? Like I'm out of here. And I still heard stuff about me. I'm like, this has got to be a simulation, right? You know what I mean? Like when I was twacked out, I was like convinced, like, dude, there's no way that this isn't a simulation because this is nuts. It just doesn't stop. And obviously, like that was like written in my like, okay, we're gonna see how he reacts to this for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that was a ghost. That was crazy. I think about how this shit affects my family too, man. Like I have the coolest mom, dude. My mom is a fucking G. She has, man, my God. To even be associated with me is nice for a lot of people, but for her, I know I caused a lot of fucking grief in her life, and she's still just like right here, man. That's my OG for sure. I don't know where the fuck I'd be without her. But I'm fucking I'm really happy and proud of you, Matt, dude. Like, yeah, man. Look at you.
It's been a long fucking journey, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad that you guys didn't have to touch the shit I did. Those chapters definitely were from the bottom.
That's everybody's story is different, right?
It is, for sure.
For sure. For sure.
That's why people are gonna get inspiration from your story that they wouldn't get from mine.
Oh yeah, you know
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not
weird.
Everybody's been to prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, fuck prison. You know.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going back to jail. You know what I mean? If I can help it, my ass ain't. Fuck you. I ain't
going. The shit that kind of showed me that I wasn't just in my head like a decent person at heart for real. It was when I started to get like recognized at the rehab that I worked for down in South Point, Ohio, Restoring Hope Recovery Care, man. Kenzie Walker and Andrew Meeks, they run that place, and it's fucking awesome, dude. Like they're the ones that showed me that I could really care about myself, and that I kind of like what we're doing right now. You know, if this story hits one person's ears and they felt like they could relate, then I don't know. Like I definitely am not like an example of anybody to for somebody to want to be like me. Definitely not. I'm not gonna say that. Like in the long run, in the long scheme of things, like yes, I will be. I know that. I'm going to be a role model to my son. I'm going to be somebody that someday my daughter will be able to be proud to even know that she knows me as a person. And I just know that there's a lot of shit that still sits in the way, man. But it's happening, and it's being done just slowly, you know. I think I'm going to move back to Columbus and, you know, pursue the rest of my degree while working there, and being able to be surrounded by like-minded people. You know, there's not too many people that honestly want to do better that aren't involved in some type of treatment, you know. So
that's not really an option back home. You know what I mean? Like they might have little meetings, but as far as recovery houses and stuff like that,
dude, Mercer County is just really closed-minded, man. You know, like it still only like sees like Vivitrol as like the answer for, dude. No, it's not. Vivitrol and drug court is not the answer. There needs to be more treatment options. There needs to be more awareness of the fact of like, okay, well, look at the people that it did work for, because they basically made a deal with the devil. You know, like, okay, I'll put 10 years on the shelf. Let me go show you. Your guys' lights are flickering back there, and it's freaking me out. Anyways, to get a chance to go to a rehab and the shit works. Dude, I wish they would have let me done that, you know, 9 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, shit could have been a lot different because it did work. It showed me that there's utensils that you can use. There's people that you need to, you know, stick around, surround yourself in a room full of fucking losers. You're going to be a loser, and surround yourself by successful people. That's the only way you'll become successful. And, you know, it's not the only set in stone way, but it is definitely proven to fucking make sense and work. So,
products of our environment.
Yes, for sure.
I've only tattooed that like a million fucking times.
Yeah. So what was the moment when you realized things were getting dangerous for you and your active addiction?
Probably when I was fucking allegedly, I guess I would say allegedly, when I was being a criminal. That would probably be when my life was most in danger, doing the things that I allegedly have done and the things that I have, you know, paid for already. So those were not times that I cared that I would live, let alone, you know, offend somebody for doing something. Like, I'm an open book too, dude. Like, anything I've ever done, I'm accountable for that shit. Like, that's what people don't really understand about me. Like, I really don't lie about anything. Like, if you ask me something, I'm not going to lie about it. Just ask me, you know, instead of assuming and all the other weird shit like everybody fucking does. But it kind of made it easier to not worry about having friends, you know, if I'm ever back home and stuff. Like, I'm cool with the fact that in that world, everybody has fucked themselves out of my list of friends because they chose to not be real with me and do selective things behind my back. And yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there with that shit for sure.
So who were you back then, like mentally, emotionally, and spiritually?
I would say at heart, like emotionally, I would, or like, well, let's say, okay, spiritually first. I'll say spiritually, I was probably more along the lines of like a hippie that just wanted to be there with my, you know, with my friends all day, every day. And then, like, you know, when it came to the idea for a family, dude, that's all that I've wanted. That's all period that I've ever wanted was to be a family unit, and you know, it happened so quick, man. Being young and doing opiates, fucking, you know, we were always told you don't do drugs, but why? Because they're bad. That's why. They didn't tell us about the physical dependency and like the psychological fucking, you know, and I feel like that shit needs to be addressed with school kids more, because thinking about who I was back then, I was a skateboarder, man. I was a fucking, I wanted to make all my friends laugh all the time, like, and I would pick a bullet for you, and that none of that ever changed. It just so happened to be that, you know, the secret life of not knowing what I was getting myself into, just like all of us did. We knew what we were doing. We weren't supposed to do it, but we didn't really know what meant to be like you're addicted, you're stuck on it, and why. This is why. And dude, we were innocent. Like, sure, we might have been shitheads, dude, in school, but we were innocent. Like, I wouldn't have wished the shit that I've been through on anybody. And we were kind of like the genocide fucking generation, it seemed like.
Yep.
Yeah. Genocide. That's a good word. What's one thing you wish people understood about addicts at their lowest? I can think of a few. That's a good question.
What?
What's one thing you wish people understood about addicts at their lowest?
Okay, so I've seen this, and I've talked when I was working in the recovery field with, you know, having any type of communication with people's families or anything like that. You know, it'd be like moms have reached out to me like, hey, can you get my son in somewhere? We just kicked him out and whatever. I said, well, first of all, I know whatever happened, it pushed it to that point, but right now at their very, like, the pinnacle of what should happen right now, that person needs you the most. Mm-hmm. You got to set these boundaries or whatever. You got to do whatever. But right now, you don't kick them out. That's not going to work. You need to seek a Al-Anon meeting or something. You know, you need to figure out why this person needs you the most right now. And those would be the times I would say, like, when you are throwing your hands up and you are just done with the situation, that's when you need to the most like try to get that person into some type of treatment or convey to them like what is about to be. There needs to be some type of like mentoring shit that like somebody in that moment, there should be like not like a suicide hotline, but like a hotline where, you know, what is going on with my kid, where are they going, and try to reach out to people that have been reformed or, you know, would give testimony to a like situation. I don't know. I was just pre-developing an app just now. I'm just saying. So that's what that was.
Yeah. So I mean, realistically, like, if they have more understanding, maybe try to understand the situation a little bit more, or what they're dealing with. Really.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, not everybody's family is like gung ho. Oh, something's going on with my kid. I want to look into like, well, okay, well, what can we do for this, or like, what does this really look like? A lot of people don't even know to think about to do shit like that. It just is kind of like an extra thing in your brain. Like, okay, well, if something's wrong with my kid, I'm going to do this, and this to find out how the fuck can we stop this, or how can I actually help it without just throwing my hands up every time and saying like, I don't get this, I don't know what to. I just see that, and from like what I put my mom through, and that was unfair, man. So if something ever does occur with my kids, I'm not gonna allow a red flag to go to the second red flag. Like, I'm going to be able to assess the situation and know like what was really going on at those ages, you know, and like them kids don't stand a chance these coming years, man. Like, the media, everything. Like I am so worried about like all of that shit.
Yeah.
And like that, people probably wouldn't think that I would be the kind of guy to care about shit like that. Fuck yeah, I do. I worry about that shit every day, dude. Like I worry about my kids and like shit that I can't even help because of just how awkward the situation is right now. Like I can't even I don't have any say in shit like that, like about what type of like music that like is being played around them or in front of them. Like that shit actually matters to me. Like, and it's just really nerve wracking, especially like when you aren't involved like directly hands on with your kids. Like it's an uphill battle every day with the type of shit that you know that you have to be at and you're not at, and it gets hard. It still gets hard, even though I'm not strung out on drugs, numbing everything. I have to find ways to deal with what's going on inside me, and art is usually that. Like I usually have to sit and sketch something, do something. Sitting still without any direction is that's the devil's playground for sure.
It's a great coping skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a shitty ass artist.
Yeah.
Well, ever since I started the clothing line, man, like I realized that the more shit, you know what I mean? Like the more shit that I draw, I more clothing options to put out and shit like that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh.
Hello, kitty.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cute.
Yeah, just little things, man. Having self-affirmations with art is one of the things that like kept me from feeling like I didn't serve a purpose for anything.
So everyone, like each one of us, we've all had that moment where it's either like wake up call or something that just breaks inside you. What was that moment for you?
I don't know. It's time.
Right.
Like it's happened so many times, and I think I got it figured out. And then, I try to face it, and then something else happens, and I don't know how to deal with it. I for a long time I had a problem with emotional regulation, and that stemmed from I don't know, like ADHD maybe. I used to just live impulsively, and then like once when I didn't have much of a chance to develop that, because I got shipped off to prison when I was fucking 19, like, and there, if you don't like how you're emotionally feeling at the moment, you punch somebody in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't learn very many outlets. Candidly, it's like you would think like, oh, it's common sense or whatever. Sometimes it took a lot of hands-on fucking learning lessons for me, man. It is what it is. I'm the one that had to deal with it, Sucked.
Did you feel ready for change, or did change force you? That's a good one.
Absolutely. I've been ready. Like I had been so tired of it, and for a while there, I didn't know if I was able to do anything without being, on some type of opiate. Like for the longest time, I was just like, man, I just don't think that it's in my car. I think I'm going to die like this. I think I'm going to have to die like this. And then finally, I was just like, dude, it had been God. To me, my higher power is God, and the random spurt of the idea, just okay, nut up and go, just go on my own, just go. So I just went, and it was the best thing I ever did, because it showed me that I do have what it takes to start to fix the fucking brokenness shit, man. God damn, there's still so much to do. Just so much to do. But
process, man.
Every day I feel like.
And something I used to always stress to when I was RA and shit. Like, we didn't fuck our lives up overnight, bro. It took us years. You know what I mean? It might take even twice as long to build it back.
Yeah.
As long as you stay consistent and you keep doing what you're supposed to do, shit's gonna fall in line how it's supposed to.
Comes down to 2 words.
My conduct.
I love
Fucking
that.
Lou Schiavone, man. I was sitting in that
Lou.
and he was like, Matt, it all comes down to 2 words, man. And I was like, what's that? He's like, my conduct. Dude, I remember going back to the pod and like, I just kept fucking sit there and thinking about that shit. You know what I mean? That started making me question everything that was going on in my life. The way I fucking treated myself, treated my family. It was all non-existent, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had a lot of mixed emotions about my legal aid over the years, but I also too, man, I've also liked how a couple of them got shocked, man. That's a hell of a dude. He actually said in my sentencing, which blew my mind, he said that he would actually consider me that a friend. By the end of it, he said that he personally, over the months, gotten to know me, and that he said that, like, you know, he sees what has all happened is not what had to happen, you know. That type of shit. When people like that tell you things like that, it solidifies that it's real. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, okay, for instance, I was in Columbus and I went to get my blood drawn, and this little old lady, man, she had like an Uber or some shit, and she had a walker. She was getting out of her car, and like, I was coming out, I was on my phone, and I was like, hit my vape a couple of times, and I noticed it, and I like looked down, and then like I noticed it again. The guy's not coming over here to help her none. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, like, naturally, it's like I go over there and help her out and, you know, help her get up the little bit of a curb that there was, and then held the door for her and stuff. And she stopped and she said, I was just telling my friends that all those people with all them tattoos all over them, those are usually the nicest people. And she was like, and honey, you just proved that. And I was just like, you're a good little old lady. I like that.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot, though, man. Like you said, if somebody sits down and talks to me, like, it's a lot different than what the fuck you're just told about me, I guess. Like, it's not every one thing. It's not, it's never like a fair playing field unless you meet somebody that understands how it is to be treated like that, you know. And I'm grateful for the friends that I consider that I have now that gave me the chance to get to know me for me and not just people's versions of me.
Sounds familiar. I've said that a few times. I wish that, you know, somebody would, you know, get to know me instead of somebody else's version of me.
Well, I heard you were crazy, so I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
It was an opportunity. I took it. I'm sorry. It was perfect. But yeah, no, it's nice to be able. Okay, so it's not. I shouldn't say it. It's nice to have somebody that's been judged like that too. But it's nice to have somebody that understands that.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure. Listen, I could say that. I mean, people probably still think I'm fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That bitch may come out sometimes and be like, what? You know what I mean? I might go that split second and be like, I'm gonna burn your clothes in the middle of the fucking yard.
Well, all I know is that if that you stuck by my dude like that and you guys love each other, then you gotta be good people, because Matt's good people. Matt's always been. I don't think there's ever been a time where I didn't think you had my back, buddy. So.
Aww.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We isolated ourselves enough. You know what I mean? So the few people I did have in my life, dude, I fucking held on to them.
Sure.
This is what Jay said. Jay said I was crazy. He said she is. You know what, Jay? Just keep watching. I got you Friday, buddy.
Be nice. Be nice.
Early recovery is no joke, right? So what was those first days or weeks like for you when you first got sober?
Are we talking after detox or like the first days like that?
Oh, first few days. Detox is always the best.
Whew, okay, so I go and make one of the hardest choices of, putting down everything and everything that came with everything. And I go there and I know the rule of Suboxone. I know the rule, 3 days or better before you do it, or, yeah. So I go 3 days. I take my Suboxone and it was rough. I'm sitting here like counting down the hours for like the 72-hour mark. And it wasn't long enough. So I got thrown into precipitated withdrawal really hard. And like, so the last time that I withdrawed, like the last time that I detoxed was so bad that I truthfully, honestly, never do want to have to feel that shit again. Like, it was bad. So this last one, I definitely made it. I made it count. It was no bueno. It was rough.
What routines or support systems kept you grounded?
Okay, so routines would be like what I would do for, treatment at first. Like, Restoring Hope had me go into all of my groups, and they kind of helped me shape myself into somebody that had a little bit of responsibility.
Structure, man.
Yeah, and it was different. Like, and at first it wasn't easy. I was definitely reluctant to fucking conform. I was NC Matt, believe that shit or not. I was fucking institutionalized as shit, man. But they were patient with me and helped me get through that shit, man. I owe them a lot, dude. Like, mad ups to them. They're still cranking it. I see them, like, I see all the people that I was like starting it with. They're all like going to vacations and shit, like doing boss ass shit, and I'm like, yeah, winners. Yep, all that. I watched it. I watched the hard times.
Yeah, I want to go on vacation,
dude. Me too.
I got dogs.
I was still like, dude, I went to Florida and I still didn't see the ocean because I wanted to go with somebody and like remember it and like all that corny shit. Like, and I never made it.
You went to the ocean.
I was in the Marriott across the street, dude, for a week and never across the street to go to the ocean because I wanted to experience it with somebody for the first time. And like, I drove up to Ohio, bought a car in Florida, drove it to Ohio, and then got arrested going back down there. It sucked. That sucked. And like that, man, those were dangerous situations. Getting arrested in different states and shit, like that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
That wasn't cool. Not at all. And I'm not proud of, like, I don't like telling war stories or really shit like that, but I mean, that's really what we're doing here. It was rough, dude. Like, that shit was scary. Cleveland, Tennessee is no joke. Bradley County, fucking federal holding shit.
What's something people don't talk about enough in recovery?
The fucking ones that do make it. They don't, like, people, there's and with everything, there's always jealousy and shit like that. But if you really think about, like, people have more negative to ever say than positive for people. Like, when I notice shit about people, like, I'm always trying to uplift somebody, like, about something, man. Like, and I treat people how I wish, like, I could be treated. I know that I won't be, but it doesn't change how I treat people. You know what I mean? Like, I love seeing people fucking doing boss ass shit. Like, I share people's posts and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like shit like that. Yeah. So yeah.
How did you rebuild trust with family and friends? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I'm rambling. Trust is fucking awesome, dude. Like, the trust that I've earned back with my family is being told, like, you're the Wesley that we've been praying for and waiting for. Like, I did make it before it was too late for, you know, certain people in my family. I lost my biggest one, man, my grandpa, but he did get to see it. You know what I mean? Like he got to see me better. So that makes it all worth it, man. It really does. Like it keeps goal oriented shit. Like family trust is something that you can't put a fucking price on. You really can't even put a feeling on it, dude, because it's like that's belonging again, you know?
Yeah. You finally feel accepted, right? Not just this total fucking black sheep.
You feel guilty about shit, man. Like,
yeah.
You do end up feeling guilty about the fact that like you wouldn't mind dying, but then like it would be all of you guys that had to deal with the bullshit that comes with people fucking checking out on people.
I remember when like mom finally first started talking to me again and shit, dude. Like I had to get consistency, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I quit fucking telling everybody I was sorry, and I started showing it by the way I lived.
Yeah, man. Not saying sorry. That shit was nice to be able to just show it with your actions. Those are good feelings, man. And you know what? Maybe even this too, like reminiscing about it. Like I haven't thought about all of those feelings that came with all of these like mile markers, and they feel good. I haven't been like in like a slump, but like, you know, seasonal depression, shit like that. I haven't been like the happiest, but now thinking about like it could be worse, it was worse, and like talking about what was, like I feel rejuvenated kind of for real. So
sometimes we gotta look at where the fuck we came from and where we are, man. Yeah. Like you're like me in a lot of ways, you know, especially with your ADHD. Like you overthink everything, my guy. You know what I mean?
Always have.
Sometimes we gotta fucking just sit down and take a minute. You know, like honestly, I still try to do it every day. Every day when I park at the house, bro, like walking up, you know what I mean? I take that shit in. When me and her first got together, bro, we were living in a fucking garage. You know what I mean? Like 7 years, we've accomplished a lot. Like I remember fucking having to sleep in my car and like siphoning gas so I can fucking heat up canned food in my fucking defroster. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever have to do that shit again, bro.
That is love.
Don't ever have to do it again.
No, man.
He didn't do it with me.
No. This is in a wonderful town of Sloan.
I was just trying to, I ain't gonna lie, I was just trying to picture something like, wait a minute, Matt, when the fuck did this come into the timeline with her? I was like, I thought you guys came out of like, boom, like it was like, yeah.
We met in rehab. So
yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, did you take a detour, my dude?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
After about a year, I had a good little relapse. You know what I mean?
Did you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I snorted a line of meth one night. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to fucking hit up Dayton and I'm going to go back to the salon and I'm going to keep doing my same old shit. You know what I mean? And then Kim fucking came out there, flipped out, locked me in the bedroom for 3 days and
fed him cheeseburgers.
Yeah, made me fucking eat, dude. She wouldn't leave my fucking side.
Thank you for that. That's good.
Yeah, I would have died, bro. I had every intention of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had so like what happened with me down in South Point situation was that like, you know, I was doing the best ever and
Oh shit.
And we lost him.
But he may be back. It'd be like this sometimes.
Sometimes it happens, you know, somebody calls the other person or, you know, yeah. But it happens. I don't know where he went.
Jay, you ready for Friday?
Yeah, Jay, you ready for Friday?
Mic check, 1, 2.
1, 2. Dang, Salina Internet. Is that what it is, Jay? Salina Internet? Man, he said, heck yeah, you better be.
Yeah, they still got Wabash up there.
We're going on live on YouTube. It won't be Facebook. It'll be YouTube. It's our first going live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're going to try it out, see what it's all about.
We're rolling on YouTube.
Roll it.
Come join us. Don't forget to check out our merch. I've been posting, people. I have been posting. What happened?
He said, laptop wasn't plugged in. Sign out with my best. And thanks for the chance to say my side of the journey this far.
So I guess he's not coming back.
Man.
So I guess he's not coming back. But okay, so it's been a great night. Thanks, Wesley, for coming on, telling your story. Even though we had some, a little bit of confusion, my day was okay. I got to go watch my son at his play today. Matt had a cold day. I'm not really sure how his day went, but
I could have fucked in a brush.
What?
I cut the fuck out some brush. Drop some trees.
Drop some trees.
Drop some trees.
I come back and worked a half a day.
Yeah, man, I wish I could have went to that. I hate missing that shit.
It was good. It was good. Dawn was not happy.
Yeah.
But it was okay. It was good. So I got to drive to Jackson by myself and come back, an hour. Well, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes. And then, yeah. Jay says, what kind of stuff are you going to order there, Jay? You going to order you some mics and stuff? I can send you some.
No, he's talking about off the shop.
Oh, yay. Yeah. If you have an idea for a design, let me know. I'll make it.
You know what? Let's switch this up.
What?
We're
gonna ask ourselves?
Yeah, we're gonna ask each other.
What are you proud of right now, Matthew?
I think everything in my life, really. I mean, there's certain situations I wish were better, but us.
Yeah, I'm proud of us too. I'm proud of me, too, because I never thought, 7 years or 8 years, I'm gonna say 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I would have never thought that I would be sitting here in my living room.
Damn, it is coming up on me.
Talking. Well, next year. But anyway.
Yeah, you jumping the gun.
No, I'm talking about 8 years ago. I was still getting high.
Okay.
So I would have never thought 8 years ago that I would be sitting here sober, have a relationship with my children, be married again in life, and just enjoying who I've become. I have my good and my bad days, just like everybody. So does he. I work on myself on a daily basis. I'm proud of myself all the way around. I still have my moments, and I indulge in it in food.
Yeah, definitely my moments. I'm an asshole sometimes.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, but
it happens.
It just be like that.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, so yeah, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of who we are today. I'm proud of where we are. And even though we're not where we feel like we should be or where we think we should be, I'm still proud of all of our accomplishments and what we continue to accomplish.
Oh, I do. I feel like we're exactly where we're supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I think everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to.
When it's supposed to. So what goals are you chasing?
I'm keeping my options open for a better career.
Oh, better. Me too.
But still would. I fucking love what I do. Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you can't do it in a different area
Right.
or different company.
Jay, I knew you was gonna get koozie, man. As soon as Kim said they was on there, I was like, Jay will buy one.
Yeah, Jay.
He's kind of a koozie addict.
Koozie addict. I'll make another one. A different one. A better one. I was just playing when I did that one. But anyway. I'm not really chasing any goals right now. I'm not gonna lie. Well, yeah, I might just lie.
Liar.
Liar. Yeah, I just started my little online shop for the merch for Pages from Rock Bottom, and it's gonna be for March United also. So if I send you an invite or send you a link, don't think that it's a scam because it's me sending you different little designs or just updates.
Echoes of recovery.
Yeah, echoes of recovery. And maybe Wesley, you can send me one of your designs and I can put it on a shirt.
Oh, that'd be shit.
Just saying.
Draw us something for Pages from Rock
Yeah,
Bottom.
draw us something for Pages from Rock Bottom. So maybe I could make a shirt. Well, no, maybe two. I'll make a shirt out of it. I'll order a shirt with it or make one for everybody to order if they want one. If the old you could see you now, what would he say or she say? Wow. That's what she would say. Wow. Bitch, you got fat. That's what she would say. She'd be like, you went from chunky to chunky.
Yes.
She'd be like, listen, you got an ass on you. Oh, that's what she would say. Sorry, guys. Squirrel. Thanks, Wesley.
I think for me, it'd be you're gonna find hope where you least expect it.
Oh, that's good. He went deep. He went real deep, and I was like, "But you fat, but you fat." Wow, you see them cheeks? You're so fat. It's fine. It's okay. I'm allowed to be fat. It's okay. I'm not fat. I'm healthy.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Healthy.
I used to get days without eating. I ain't turned down a motherfucking meal.
I ain't going back.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to not eating. This girl loves food. I quit smoking cigarettes and all those great things, and food never tasted so damn good. So now I can't get enough. That's why I'm fat.
That and social media. You see something and you're like, ooh, or I'm like, bet. Check this out.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I gotta try that. So it's fine.
That's our fucking joy.
Yeah, food. What's something that still challenges you, and how do you push through it? My mental health still challenges me, and I challenge myself to push through it. So I still have that mentality. Every problem has a solution, so I'm always looking for a solution to my problems. Or if I know like something's like really getting to me, I know that I have to find a way to get through it. So
sit there and pick that bitch apart.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll tell you what's wrong with me, but I'm trying to figure out how to work on it, but I do. I'm that problem solver. I get in problem solver mode, and that's where it goes.
For me, it's being selfish. My pride sometimes.
Yeah.
My daughter.
Yeah.
And bipolar.
Same.
I still, yeah. But I don't think I'll ever have a absolute control of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know how to catch it faster than what I used to.
He knows how to catch it. Catch it.
Yeah, most of the time I get told, like, what's your fucking problem, dude?
Why the fuck are you acting like that, you fucking dick?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna need you to go outside and come back in with a different fucking attitude.
I got that from Missy. She'd be like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna need you to go out that door and come back through with a different attitude. Yeah, you gotta leave that shit outside. Leave that shit out the door. Stomp it off at the door.
Yeah. Knock it off. We knock your boots off. Hey, I did that today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, man, if I drag all this shit in the house, you're gonna be mad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was like, I don't want to sweep this fucking floor.
There you go.
That's Friday. Yeah.
What's one simple step someone can take tonight to start their own redemption story? Oh, we missed one. We missed a couple. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
No, we missed one.
One?
Yeah. If someone's still stuck.
Oh, if someone watching is still stuck, what's your message to them? Reach out and ask for help. If you do not want to reach out and ask for help, continue to sit in and keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's going to get you nowhere besides where you're at right now, possibly death. I would hate to see that happen to anybody. So realistically, just don't be afraid.
I guess
be fear driven.
It depends on where they're at and
Yep.
being stuck. Like, are they at that point of desperation? If you're at that point of desperation, like, give it a chance. You have absolutely nothing to lose.
Oh.
If you don't know who to get a hold of, you can get a hold of us because we can hook you up with several different people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you can get on Google and you can find rehabs all over the country.
Well, what if that person is not ready to get on Google and be like, oh, how can I change my life today? What do you do? What's the advice you give them then?
Get a hold of us.
Or you could
Get
just
a hold of somebody.
I mean, you can, but like a lot of people, like, I know, like, when I was in my active addiction, like, that was never an option. Like,
hell no, I do this by myself.
Guilt and shame was like, you think I'm gonna contact that person so they can judge me?
They ain't gonna want to help you, bitch.
They don't know you. They don't know me. You know what I mean? But maybe just sit in it for a while, like, because you're not. I mean, the only thing that's gonna happen is either A, you're gonna die. They say jail institutions are death, right? So there you go.
Jail institutions if you're lucky.
Yeah. Death if that's the worst case scenario. So don't let that be part of your story. You know what I mean? I know quite a few people who's passed away. God rest his soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of the reasons, like, I'm sitting here today, and he was one of my biggest inspirations and one of the people that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And he went back instead of reaching out for that help. You know what I mean? And yeah, just don't do it. Like, just help yourself. You know what I mean? If you can, help yourself.
Your past doesn't define you.
No, it doesn't. It's how you pick yourself up is what's important.
Yeah, and like when I was out in California, that's when I really realized that's like it's never too late.
Yeah.
I was in there with a 78-year-old man. You know what I mean?
And he's still fighting.
And
take that in.
That old man, he tried to pour into me so much. His name was Pat. He's from Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it identifying?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
But reach out for help or stay stuck in it. Like, you've really only got a couple options. You know what I mean? Whether you help yourself or you don't. But I promise you that you ain't got nothing to lose if you do try to help yourself. I promise you that. Because you've already lost everything.
Absolutely.
So, don't look at it as giving up or being weak or, you know what I mean, that you failed because you've already did that.
It took me a long time to figure out it takes more strength to be vulnerable than it does to cower away from my feelings.
Yeah.
Right. I gotta set my pride aside.
I didn't have no fucking pride. I have nothing. I have nothing left. You know what I mean? I was barely I look like Skeletor walking around like barely clothes hanging off of her back. You know what I mean? Jesus. Yeah. If you get the opportunity to change your life, just take it. Because like I said, you ain't got nothing to lose if you at that point in your life to where like rock bottom is like is there. You know, lost your house, you're homeless, you're living in a ditch or a tent, or you know what I mean, you're stealing just to be able to, you know, eat. Like you ain't got nothing else to lose besides going out and trying it. Maybe get a bed and a hot shower. But just don't give up, man. We can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
And I was that girl who was living in freaking alleys and in tents and wherever she can lay her head with just a bag full of clothes. Peanut butter was my best friend.
Routine.
Love peanut butter.
Yeah. You'll still eat that shit.
Still eat peanut butter.
Straight off the spoon, baby.
Love it. What's one simple step someone can take tonight to start their own redemption story? Asking for help, turning the page to something new, something different.
I think it's making a choice.
A healthy choice. A better decision. Pages. He said pages to find me.
Don't let that fear stop you from a blessing.
Oh, or a better future. You know, it starts with you saying that, you know what I mean? Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I definitely am going to try.
You know, I kind of, sometimes I think about that, like, I felt so worthless and hopeless, like, I didn't know how to get help, right? I was waiting for someone to save me.
Oh, instead of saving yourself?
But the person who had to save me was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why when I came down here, those fucking 2 words, man, my conduct, that changed everything. You know what I mean?
And now I have a shirt.
And Lou was probably just bullshitting about that. You know what I mean? I don't know how fucking genuine or sincere, like, he meant it to be, but those 2 words meant the world to me. So then I came down here, and I was like, I'm going to do everything different than what I did before. Like, I'm not going to work on this a little bit, but I'm totally going to avoid this. No, I got to fucking get back in the trenches and face all these feelings that I've either disassociated, buried, or tried to make the decision that I don't ever want to face them or feel them, but I got to feel it to heal it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't. Once I made my mind up, I was like, I'm going to learn everything I can about what defeats me day in and day out. So that way I know how to live my life. And the smartest thing that ever happened for me is when somebody was like, well, you know, you go to the doctor when you're sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, no, not really. Not here lately. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get what you're saying. He's like, but if you end up having diabetes, you're going to take insulin. You know what I mean? And like, I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, you got to treat your disease of addiction the same way. You have to treat it if you want to survive.
So I'll never forget this either. I was on pass at my sister's house, and we were laying in bed, and you were.
Your sister or what?
Yeah, I always had to put. I was going to my sister's house.
That sounded terrible. It's like I was on pass at my sister's house, and we were laying in bed.
So me and Kim sitting there laying there, and she started to talk to me how like she's learning to coexist with her disease, right? So I'm like, fuck, damn, it makes sense, you know what I mean? So I go back the next day and like I start researching this shit. Because anything I didn't understand at that time, like I just fucking started researching the fuck out of it. Like instead of just having the knowledge. How can I implement this in my life?
Well, you have to, because it's somebody you have to live with every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That monster is still fucking inside of me.
Yeah. It's real, man. It's people. I don't think people truly understand that aspect of it. Like, it's real. Like, I still have conversations with her. Like, she's like, we argue sometimes.
Hello, Clarice.
Yeah, I don't. That's not her.
That's what
But no, he's never seen that side of me. But listen, but you have to. Like, you have to learn how to coexist with yourself and that other side of yourself, because you guys are one.
It helps with acceptance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're one.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
When I really started to understand like the coexisting part of it, I really started to internalize that self-forgiveness. Like, okay, just because I made these fucking terrible decisions in my past, it doesn't make me a terrible person.
Yeah.
I made bad decisions. I'm not a bad person.
Yeah. And that's the way you gotta look at it. You know what I mean? And that person's still, like I said, lingering in the shadows. Like, are you gonna let me come out and play today? Right. No. You're gonna stay in your cage. I still have the key.
You know it's fucked up, because I really I mean, there's still like moments where I'm like, if I did a hot reel, I could probably double my production.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest. They think I'm fucking knocking these spans out now. Just wait. You know what I mean?
And I'll get like 4 reports done thinking I did 100.
Because there ain't nothing slower than a tweaker.
Oh my God. No. I'm good.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm good. Got like fucked up. I'm not doing it. You're not talking me into going anywhere today.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Fuck you. We're not doing it. Not today. Not for real. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. Listen.
Dude, I'd be upset. I get home and they food.
Oh my God. He would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Fucking figuring out last. I'd have my fake teeth out in the yard. Oh, fuck. Man, don't get me on a Facebook Live. Wesley, thanks a lot. Oh, man. But, shit. But just don't give up on yourself. If there's one stuff that you can take, and laugh. Find that laughter,
Yeah.
And just think that you can have exactly what we have. Right? You don't have to be us, but you can have like the aura that we have around us and the laughter that's coming from us. And like, this could be you in a year or 2, even 6 months, it could be you. So like, if you take anything away from this whole segment and, and redemption, take away that, like, it's possible.
Yeah.
You're possible.
Woo! Drop that motherfucking pen. Yeah.
Leaving you guys with I know we're a little over, but I want to leave it with a quote.
Leave it.
Redemption isn't about who you were. It's about who you refuse to be anymore.
Oh, shit.
Drop it.
That's good. So Friday?
Friday, yes. Join me, Matt, and Jay. I will share the link, but we're going to be going live on YouTube for
Raw and Real
Fridays. It's going to be every other Friday, I believe. We haven't really discussed too much about it yet, but it's a new segment that we're starting. Just kind of, to connect with family.
For funsies.
Funsies.
Right.
Found you. Who's that?
I don't know.
Hi, Brittany. Don't know who you are, but hey. But join us Friday, YouTube. I will share the link for
on Real Friday.
Rolling Real Fridays. We appreciate everybody who's watched. And if you take, like I said, if you take anything away from this segment, it's he said what? What?
What was it?
Just don't give up and reach out and ask for help. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. See you guys Friday.
Okay, bye.
Hey, don't forget. Don't forget, we got merch. It's on March United. I shared it on pages of Rock Bottom and our personal page.
Check it out.
Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Just in time for Christmas.
Go buy something. Jay, go buy something.
Oh, you good. Wes's laptop died.
Yeah, his laptop died, but you can watch it, rewatch it on pages from Rock Bottom or on our personal page. Or on YouTube.
I'm gonna get me a couple of them. Yeah.
All right, I'm leaving. It's I gotta get up early in the morning. You guys have a great night. Don't give up. We'll see you guys Friday on YouTube. I will post the link for everybody to join us. Good night, Lisa. God bless you too.
Oh, that's Aunt Lisa.
Aunt Lisa, I've never met you, but hi, Aunt Lisa, and God bless you too.
You will.
I will, he says.
Yeah.
One day, Aunt Lisa.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, guys. Have a great night.